Hey guys, Chris here from mixdown.online. I hope you're doing good. A month ago, I did a review of the Spitfire Symphonic Strings, and today I want to look into the Spitfire Symphonic Brass library. So basically, this new library from Spitfire is a combination of the old BML library, which is the British Modular Library. So they combine all the BML horns, BML trumpet corps, and so on. To this new symphonic brass library, and they added three completely new instruments, the solo tenor and brass trombones, plus the contrabass tuba. So this is a complete library. So if you're an artist that loves to write some symphonic music, classical music, movie scores, and so on, this is probably something that you're gonna like. So let's dive right into it. Now this Spitfire Symphonic Brass uses the same GUI as the one from the strings that I reviewed a month ago. So I'm not gonna go through all the GUI settings. You can actually go and watch the symphonic strings review I did, and in that review I go through all the settings you get into this GUI. So with the Spitfire Symphonic Brass, you'll get a free contact player if you already don't have one. So let's take a look at what we have here. So like the other one, you have three mic positions that you can actually select here. You can go with the close one to the far ambience microphones. So if you want to look at the advanced mode here, you just click on this icon and there you go. Now you can have access to all three microphones, and know that every time you're going to move one, it's going to load the samples, and then you're good to go. So now they're all loaded perfect. So what you have down here are all the articulations, and let's go back to the basic layout. So this is basically the same thing as the symphonic strings libraries. It is the same GUI anyways. So you have all your articulations down here, and the dynamics are up here. Release, again, you can right click and MIDI learn your dynamics, for example, and same for expression, which is the volume knob, and so on. So let's get started. Now what we have here on the left side, we have the list of the instruments you get with the Spitfire Symphonic Brass. So we have solo horn, some horns, tenor trombone solo, and A2 as well, which is two players. We have the bass trombone solo, the bass trombones A2, the contrabass solo trombone, and the trombones as well, A6. The trumpet solo, trumpet A2, trumpet A6, which is six players. We have the tuba solo, the contrabass tuba solo, the cimbasso solo, and the cimbassi A2. So there's a lot of instruments here. So let's go and listen to most of them without listening to all the articulation. I just want you guys to listen to the quality of the sound. So how they sound like, basically. So let's start with the horn solo legato. Okay, we have the longs here. And then we have the marcato. Which is a layer dynamic controlled, meaning that you use your velocity to control the dynamics. Okay, the rip, same here, okay, controlled by the velocity. And we have the trill major second and the minor second as well. Okay, let's go down to the horns A2 and select the legato, which is controlled by the dynamics right here, which is the mod wheel. So the velocity doesn't work on this one. You use the modulation wheel if you want to control your dynamics. Okay, the longs. And again, you have all of these articulation, the staccato. And you have the multi-tongued as well. And the trills. Same thing, major and minor. Now let's go down to the C horns, A6, so 6 players. Just gonna listen to the performance, legato. So this is pretty cool. Now we have the tenor trombone solo, the long articulation. And again, you have your vibrato right here. So I'm just gonna MIDI learn that to this channel. So we have the trombone, the tenor trombones A2. This is the fall. And let's go and listen to the legato. And we have the longue cuivre. So now let's listen to the bass trombone solo, the long. Now let's go and listen to the contrabass trombone solo. Now this one we can go deeper a bit. There you go. So this is for the contrabass trombone solo. Now let's listen to the trombones A6. Talking about 6 players. Performance legato. Pretty powerful. I love this. Let's listen to the trumpet solo. This one is sweet. So we have all the other articulation, like the C sword right here of the trumpet solo, which is the long muted. Okay, now if we have a listen to the trumpet A6, now talking about 6 players. The longs. Now the tuba solo. And again, you have all these marcato, the marcato articulation. The rip, for example. And the fall. Okay, now the contrabass tuba, the solo one. So, yeah, this one is heavy. Okay, cool. Now we have the chimpasso, the solo one. Now, what I like about this instrument, it's quite bassy, but at the same time, it it's edgy, so it actually cut through a mix easily. So, and we have the Champassi A2. Now this articulation is the fall. Let's listen to the longs. Cool. So this is actually basically it for the basic articulations and what you get into this library. So and on top of these instruments and articulations, you have the advanced folder, same as we've seen with the symphonic strings. So we have the extended techniques, where you have a lot more articulations, and we have the individuals articulations, and same for legato techniques, and some other patches, which is a lot. So there's a lot of time to spend here if you want to. Now what I want to do here is just for you to listen to what I added on the piece I worked on in the other video. So I just added some brasses on top of the strings I had on this music piece, just so you can hear what you can do with a brass section. So this is it for this review of the Spitfire Symphonic Brass. So you can visit their website. I'm going to leave the link below. And they have some very, very good demos you can listen to. Very, very impressive on stuff you can able to achieve with these kind of libraries. So I really, really like this brass library like I did with the strings. So again, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, you can leave them below. And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please feel free to do so. All right, guys, so I'll see you on the next video.